Hello, Midland Christian family, and welcome to the MCS podcast, telling the story of Midland Christian School, past, present, and future. All right, welcome into the studio. We are excited to be joined by our athletics director, Chris Ryburn, and director of all things athletics, Amanda Friday. Everybody's looking forward to Friday night. Everybody's looking forward to the first home football game, obviously homecoming, all of those events. So first off, what are you guys dressing up as this week? What's your first outfit we can look forward to?
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of thought going into movie character day. So
Okay.
that's kind of where I'm focusing my efforts. And we'll start with that.
Absolutely, Amanda.
I'm doing elementary chapel on movie day. And so I was trying to think of a good thing for elementary chapel, but I think we're going to go with the emojis. The emoji movie is my theme
Nice.
to talk about that day. So emojis on emoji movie for sure.
Okay.
Awesome. Strong play. Well, we're excited to see all of the outfits and just the excitement around campus as some alumni come back into town, come back onto campus. We get together as a family really for the first time at Autry Field on Friday, but so many things leading up to that with the parade, the pep rally, the worship service on the football field Friday morning. So many things to look forward to as we get prepared for the homecoming football game on Friday night. But backing up maybe big picture, as an athletics director, maybe as you start preparing for the school year, I know kind of maybe what it might look like for a coach as you prepare a team to get ready for their season. What kind of goes into the preparation as you prepare an entire department, a number of different programs to get prepared for their seasons collectively and just like our year as a whole?
I mean, I think in athletics, especially at a Christian school, there's a balance there, and it's something you're really trying to balance and make sure that you keep in your proper perspective, because it's we're all competitive. We probably wouldn't be involved in athletics if we weren't competitive. And so I think, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is winning. And that's something we're all trying to do. We're all trying to be at the top of our sport and our classifications. We're trying to really be the best team we can be. Even though that sounds like coach speak, that's really what we're trying to do. And so it's just trying to do that and make sure that we keep athletics in its proper place and that we keep Christ first in everything that we're doing, and that we're really just kind of pointing our athletes, our teams, our families back to the main thing and keeping the main thing. I think we have a great coaching staff who does a really, really good job of that. And so, we're trying to be excellent in what we do. We're trying to, build championship teams. And I just think naturally there's some really great lessons to learn in that, and just how to get the most out of yourselves, how to be disciplined, and just the natural consequences, the natural good consequences that come along with that, with being disciplined and being your best, that go right alongside the Bible and the things that, Christ teaches us about just the nature of the world and how discipline leads to good things.
What are some things that the community can kind of look forward to? I know early on in the season we already have cross country going. Tennis is expected to do some really great things. A lot of people back. Volleyball is ranked in the top 3 in the state. And then we get going really fast in the fall. What can we kind of project out, and what are some of those things that we're looking forward to? Maybe some individual teams and some programs that may be taking a step this year.
Yeah,
I would say cross country. They just got off of winning the meet this weekend in Big Spring. I mean, Mallory, she plays first. Mallory plays first. Braden Ballou won the boys' side. So, cross country has really taken a big step under Coach Mickler, I feel like, in the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of those programs you mentioned, tennis, cross country, great leadership in those two programs. Coach McGraw, Coach Mickler have done a great job, and then our athletes in those sports have, behind the scenes, you see their dedication. Like, you see the cross country team out there in the 105-degree heat, and then taking ice baths afterwards, and our tennis team doing the same thing at Bush Tennis Center the other day. Yeah, there's a lot of really exciting things going on in our fall sports, and it's funny. Mr. Rollins has promised 8 state championships, so set the bar kind of high for us in terms of what we need to accomplish. But I really think we have a really good chance to be competitive at the state level and to win state championships in multiple sports in the fall. Just all the way from cross country through volleyball, tennis, football. Like, I think we've got a really good chance to do some things.
Mm-hmm. At TAPSCon over the summer, I sent a picture of the Henderson Cup rankings, and they broke it out boys and girls too for each class. And I sent it to the girl coaches. It was like, this is your goal. Here you go. Like, look at the top 10 schools. And they're all fired up. Like, we're on it. It's the year. Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Henderson Cup is, if you look up in McGraw Event Center, you'll see, I believe, 2, maybe 3 of those banners that are up there. So for people that may not even know, what is the Henderson Cup, and what all does that involve?
Yeah, so the Henderson Cup is it's a competition within TAP schools, and there's a point system, and it's school wide. It's fine arts, it's academic, it's athletics, and each sport gets a point value for advancing to a certain level or winning state championships. And at the end of the year, in each classification, they award a Henderson Cup to the winner. And so definitely something we're aspiring to, and it's kind of a nice way to just unite the whole school and all of our different programs in athletics and fine arts and academics, and for us to work towards something together.
So I know my daughter is signed up for creative storytelling for PSIA. I don't know if that's an official TAPS event or not, but I think we may be maybe 0.25 points ahead once she's done with that competition.
Need to know when that date is when she's performing.
We'll make sure that happens. Yeah, it will be a performance. Speaking of performance, we were able to sit on last Tuesday in McGraw Event Center and watch the volleyball team take down state-ranked San Angelo Central team in front of a packed house. Kind of looking back on that event, and I was able to have Aubrey Lundberg in studio last week as well with Avery Morgan, and what she expressed was just, like, we feel so supported. We feel so supported, whether we're playing a volleyball game or going to an event. She talked about the state tournament last year and how many people wrote them letters. And Amanda, you've had such a big role in really driving that support and kind of corralling support and allowing our programs to feel that. What is it about kind of the Mustang Nation, if you will, that's different that you get to be a part of?
I think the biggest thing is that we're all on one campus to start with, right? It's pre-K through 12th grade, and just the impact that these older athletes have, whether it's middle school athletes or high school, and just walking the halls with elementary students, seeing them as they come in and out of PE as the class periods for athletics are starting, and just getting them involved. I think that has such a huge impact, and we kind of build off of that natural admiration and just the way they look up to some of these guys, having them as Bible buddies, having them as their Mustang mentor, having them in their classrooms too, and then seeing them on the field or the court. That just, it puts this bond and puts this relationship in there that's so natural, and that's one of the great things about Midland Christian. And we take that and run with it and just make it a family community event, no matter what it is. If it's home, and we can do a lot of fun things here with our home games, or if we're on the road and just kind of look at the space and say, okay, let's see what we can do here and bring everyone and get everyone involved. And I feel like I see it now more as a parent of elementary students as well, and just how, our son and daughter look up to the basketball guys, look up to the volleyball girls, and then the things that they do and they interact with and things they want to do, the mannerisms they want to copy. Practicing more, going outside and shooting baskets more, wanting to throw the ball more, play up here more. I mean, I think, it's fun to see it that way too, and just see all the things that we do that take a lot of time and effort, where they're really impacting them on their side too as a kid, and you're not even realizing it until they do something. So we just try to make it fun. I mean, game days are my favorite days, for sure. And just the atmosphere and the vibes and everything about it, just the electricity on campus and everyone wanting to come to the game. I mean, we're talking about these capacity issues and things that are issues, but everyone just wants to be here. This is where you want to be. You want to be at these games and have fun and just sit next to your friends and family and watch a good game and watch us win, which is even more fun.
Absolutely. And you talked about just some of the events that people are attending so well. What are some of those things that are coming up here in the short term? Obviously, we have a football game Friday night, and then home volleyball games next week. And so how can people get involved? What are they needing to put on their calendar?
Yeah, so we're right at the beginning of the season. You can go online to our school website and buy an all sports season pass. That's the best way to get your tickets ahead of time and to skip the lines and just have it paid for in one spot. So that's a really great, first thing you should do, go buy your tickets to the games. That helps. And then every volleyball night, every football night, we have stuff coming up. Teacher Appreciation Night, Pink Out nights in the next month with October, and Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up. We have a lot of fun things planned in the home football game area, in the area that we call mUStang Alley, which is right outside of the football stadium. We have food trucks and face paint and photo booth, and then we have our fun game day live show with some new hosts this year, some new faces to the network. So just lots of fun game day activities, and you can always count on some fun prizes, drawings, halftime games, all the fun things we like to do.
Parade. Don't forget about the parade.
And the parade. Yeah, Parade Friday. We're really excited about that, and showcasing all of our little teams and middle school, JV, varsity teams. I mean, everyone kind of gets involved for the parade, even sponsors, and doing some fun stuff with that this year.
Fantastic. And if you're interested in what might be coming up, or just want to know more about Midland Christian Athletics, I know at MCS mUStang, ATH is the handle on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. So give them a like and a follow, and keep an eye out for all those events coming up. I want to pivot here with Coach Ryburn and just walking around campus and getting ready for Friday's football game and talking about all the events that are happening on campus. You can see lots of new things going up. The Autry field looks a lot different with the wraps going up around the edge. I know we have some new locker rooms and stuff. So tell us a little bit about what the all the facilities. Where are we with facilities, and what can we look forward to in the future?
Yeah, man, there is a lot going on facility wise. A lot to be excited about. You mentioned the windscreens on the fences at Autry Field. We've got those 2 new locker rooms that were just renovated down at Autry. There's just a lot of constant improvements going on. And actually, I was walking through the gym with somebody the other day who'd never been to our campus before, and he was walking through the gym and he said, "What is this gym? Is it brand new?" And I said, "Well, no, actually, it was built in 1999." And he said he just couldn't believe it. And it just is a constant process of improving, and that's going on our campus. And then we have the athletic complex over Mockingbird and Garfield, the 42 acres that was just purchased by our school. And we've got a lot of really exciting announcements coming up. I know people have probably seen the renderings going around. That just really brings some life to what that facility has the potential to be and what it's going to be. We have a future track, baseball, softball, tennis courts, all of those things. And so we are so thankful that God has just kind of ordered this the way that he's ordered it, and that's all coming up in the very near future. So, that's the landscape of it. And then obviously the scoreboard project, something we are really, really excited about, and we're so thankful that we've had just a lot of people step up and make that project possible this year. We knew it was going to be something we were pressing to get done. We were hoping to have it done week 1, and we're a little disappointed that's not going to be done week 1, but we're excited about that thing being up week 2, and we just think that's going to be a great add to Autry Field. It's just going to be something that's going to generate a lot of excitement, and it's going to be a great thing for our athletic programs.
Very cool. And I think a lot of people have probably seen the rendering of the scoreboard and kind of what it might look like. But where exactly will it sit? What are we looking for? But what else is included in that new project?
Yeah, so it's going to be actually retrofitted to where our current scoreboard is. It'll be right there in that same location. It's going to be a great add. It's also going to come with a new sound system, which we think is going to be it's just going to add a lot to the game day experience at Autry Field, and will give us a lot of opportunities to just kind of drive home our mission, highlight our sponsors, highlight our own athletes and our own teams, and we're excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited about just like the messaging as you have 2,000-3,000 people that walk into that stadium on a Friday night, especially in these big games like homecoming. You have friendship coming in here in a couple weeks, and what kind of an impact can you have when you have that many eyes on one location? So really excited about what's in the future there with the video board. Also super excited maybe about some awesome highlight videos and entrances and all the smoke and all that kind of fun stuff that we can do as we get prepared for a Friday night. So Amanda, back to you on just kind of as the season progresses, as the year progresses, what are some of the ways that maybe people can get involved with athletics? What are some of the best ways to support Midland Christian School, maybe through athletics?
So we have a great athletics booster club. They're made up of a board of inside parents, kind of representing one from each sport. And they're headed by an awesome set of presidents, co-presidents, Douglas and Amanda Newsom, who have really taken the helm. So they introduced our sponsorship levels for Booster Club last year, and that was a great hit. It comes with a lot of fun perks like the reserve seats at the football games and volleyball, basketball, as well as a parking space at Autry Field and at McGraw, which that's the number one asked for.
Yeah, whatever
item.
I can pay to get a parking spot here on campus, I think
Worth
that might
it.
be worth it.
It's worth it. That's the number one reason they say they joined the Booster Club for sure, outside of wanting to support our athletes, is that parking spot. So they've done a great job with that. You can always join our Booster Club sponsors just online at our website, mcs1.org, and go under boosters and ways to support. And then we're always they're always doing things throughout the year as well. They run our online spirit store as well as our in-person spirit store that's located at Autry Field and open during all of our football games, at back to school and meet the teacher. And then they run the annual Stampede Golf and now Pickleball tournament every summer. And so by playing in that, by shopping at the spirit store, you're supporting the Booster Club, which is in turn supporting athletics. And then you touched on the sponsors a little bit, but really we go after the sponsors who are MCS community based, right? Like we want to partner with MCS families businesses because we know that they're in a business environment that's Christ-centered, that's God-centered, and they're spreading that message in their business as well. And so that's who we like to partner with as well. And so that's a big way you can get involved in athletics, is just by partnering with us and maybe something your business does, whether it's in kind or something where you can help out a team or help out in building a fence or putting up some field goal posts, things like that, we're always looking for ways to get our family companies involved as well.
Well, awesome. So if you're listening and you want to get involved, a Friday at mcs1.org. That's Amanda's email if you want to get in touch with the athletics department, and get your business involved. But for the most part, come out to the game on Friday. Come show up and come be a part of a great community. So really looking forward to the week ahead, but also just continuing kind of a legacy of athletics, bringing people together, bringing community together. I love the theme this year. It's all about the us and Mustangs, and just can't wait to see what's involved over the next calendar year. Coach Ryburn and Amanda, thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
And we look forward to doing it again sometime.
All right. Go Mustangs.
Pony up.